Yes, Mr. Hussain, the question though that Mr. Sharma raised, which I also talked about earlier at the start of the show is, are either of these candidates going to be able to enthuse you pan-India? Their reach and their connect is so limited. Shouldn't the Congress party have greater leadership emerge in its first presidential elections in over 2 decades?
Shivani, neither the media can decide who will be the AICC president, who can who can contest the election or not contest the election. Now the BJP can decide who can be the AICC president. First, the BJP is yet to convince the people of this country that they have an internal election. Let them tell the country who was the elected for the past 7-8 president that BJP had. What Mr. Nadda elected, what was Mr. Nitin Gadkari elected, or Mr. Amit Shah elected, or previous presidents elected. Who was their electoral college? Who elected them? When did they elect them? Was there a calendar of events? And do they have an independent election authority like the Congress has? What are they speaking? They are nominating their president for the past 30-40 years, and they are asking the Congress party and saying that Congress party's elections are a sham. And as far as who will enthuse and energize the Congress party, see, it's an election. Whoever wins the election will have to carry forward the vision, legacy and the ideology of the Congress party.
But sir, the question is, an 80-year-old Mr. Kharge,
reach out. Yeah,
that's an 80-year-old Mr. Kharge, Mr. Tharoor, who has limited mass appeal.
Mr. Kharge has been in electoral politics for 50 years.
Yes.
He has been the PCC president of the Congress party in Karnataka 2 terms. He has been the CLP leader of opposition in the assembly, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha. Don't you think that 50 years of experience is enough for a person to build up his party?
Nobody is questioning his credentials. One is only arguing, is this a leadership for the future at age 80?
You have to wait and see. You first wait for the candidate to win. They have filed the nomination. Let us see. Let us wait for the result. Let there be a new Congress president. You didn't wanted the Gandhis to be continued. The Gandhis said that we don't want to continue. Let there be someone else whoever wants to contest. Let them contest.
No, but of course we can discuss the candidacy, right? We can discuss what both candidates bring to the table. Also, I would like to correct you, Mr. Hussain. It is not me who didn't want the Gandhis as the president of the Congress party. Your own leaders were raising these questions. Please don't shoot off my shoulder.
Shivani, now let us not get to the let us not get to the debate of the Gandhis. We have seen what media has done and what the way BJP.
Sir, we've also seen electoral results. We could very easily argue. But I want to bring you back into the focus of the debate. Do you really believe that this process do you really believe that this process will turn out to be the change that the Congress party is looking for? Or will the more things change, the more they will remain the same? Ultimately, the decision-making voices of the Congress party will be the Gandhis.
So you have decided, so Shivani has decided that nothing is going to change. Shivani has decided and she is forecasting that nothing is going to change in the Congress party. She says she says that Mr. Kharge will not be able to turn around. Mr. Shashi Tharoor is a bad choice. If they are contesting the election, if they have such a vast experience, when they have led the party at different levels, they will lead the party at the national level.
Okay.
They will lead the party at the national level.
Anurag Sharma, come in. Okay, Anurag Sharma, it's time for the BJP to stop attacking the Gandhis. First thing, it's time for the BJP to stop attacking the Congress's internal process. Ultimately, it is up to them who leads them.
Look,
let them speak about their internal process.
Their internal matter.
Let them tell the country
really
how their
accept
presidents
that
are
fact
elected.
Entirely their internal matter. As far as the BJP is concerned, this is the Congress's internal matter. But it's now slowly being confined to the pages of...
They are still not telling the country how their presidents are elected.
Shivani, can I...
Okay, go ahead.
Continue?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. This is entirely the Congress's internal matter.
Shivani, are you not asking him
Sir, let
Shivani,
him
are you
fin-
not asking him the question whether they did have an election for the past 7-8
Sir, I
BJP
asked him
presidents
just
or not?
now. I asked him just now,
Are
but
you
let
not
him finish
asking
that
them
point now.
whether they have an independent election authority?
Okay, let him
Are
respond
you
now.
not asking them whether they have an electoral
I'll tell
college
you
for
what.
the post of president?
Mr. Hussain,
Are
I'll tell you
not
what.
asking
I'll tell
them?
you what.
You're
I
only
asked,
asking
first
the
of all,
Congress
I
party.
asked him that question, but I'll tell you what. From where I sit, the processes and the questions in front of the BJP and the Congress are entirely different. I don't think they are apples to apples comparisons. That's why I'm not making those comparisons. The BJP can very well and truly come out and say that we have consensus candidates as presidents, but none of them come from dynasties. Right? That's the question that the Congress is facing. The BJP is not facing that Congress. But I'll take your question. Sir, I'll take your question to Anurag Sharma. Let him respond.
You did not defend the BJP.
I'm not defending. I'm saying they're not apples to apples comparisons. They have different systems.
Democracy?
Right,
Where is the
okay.
internal democracy?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Where is the internal democracy? Where is the election?
Okay,
Where is the
let
election
Mr.
authority?
Sharma respond,
Who is
sir.
the electoral college?
Mr. Sharma, please go ahead. Please don't interrupt him, Mr. Hussain. Let him respond for a minute. Yes.
Okay. Now, as far as we are concerned, what the G23 had really raised, it doesn't seem to be really holding any water anymore as far as the Congress is concerned. Their internal democracy seems
Again,
to
he's
be in
not
complete
answering the
shambles.
question.
I am.
Again, he's not
Can I get
answering
to
the
the
question.
question, Asirji? I will answer the
No, he is not
anchor,
answering
sir.
the question.
I'll be very grateful if you allow me to have the time. If you wish to continue speaking, sir, I'll remain.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
So
yes,
as far
Mr.
as this is
Sharma,
concerned,
when you are asking
if
questions
you're not willing to
for the
listen,
Congress party,
sir,
you should also answer the questions what we are asking.
I am.
same
If you
question is
are
for you
willing to
also.
listen, I will happily answer your
Same question
questions,
is
sir.
for you also. You should answer
After
that question.
Mr.
24
Hussain,
years
I have
of
limited
dynastic
time.
rule,
Please let him finish. I'll come back to you. Yeah.
so, like I said, firstly about the G23, they've not been allowed. Now, let me have my 2 minutes. I have never interrupted anybody, and
Okay,
I
go
don't
ahead.
do that. So, after 24 years, they seem to have an election. Now they're asking us about our election.
Yes.
We have to say the BJP has what's called the National Executive. We have a parliamentary board. We all sit down, and fortunately for us, we've always had consensus. We've chosen people who do not represent any family. They've all been different candidates. We've chosen the most able person to lead us. And that's the reason why we are where we are today, where we've grown from strength to strength. We've constantly grown in every state. Every karyakarta in BJP, from the booth adhyaksh to the president, comes from the party and is internally chosen by consensus.
Okay.
And sometimes, very rarely, but yes, sometimes we do have elections. We've had them in my own constituency, where they were for Mandal Adhyaksh and other people nominated, where 2 to 3 people fought the election. We've had those. But that set aside, we've not had one single family. We have had no dynasty.
Okay,
Please
now,
look at the
but
entire
now
history
the
of
dynasty
BJP,
tag,
right?
the Congress is working very hard to remove. The BJP will have to accept that. It's not easy for the